this is just, well, first off, welcome to the stream. Anybody here? This is a very random stream that I just decided I wanted to do, and it will probably only last like half an hour to 40 minutes tops because I have to be gone by 5, and in my time it's 3:58. So not gonna be a very long stream by any means, but just to have some fun with the driving setup and all that stuff here in BeamNG. So let's see what track looks interesting. We'll do Orlando 2024. I don't know if I've actually used this one yet or not. I don't believe I have though. Something exciting coming out for BeamNG tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. The plan is for it to release tomorrow. Might be a little later than that, but fingers crossed it'll be tomorrow. Now to try to see if BeamNG wants to open up or not. Okay, so this track might have broke my game. Alright, we're gonna have to reload. Up BeamNG here. Oh! Now it let me back into it, but I already pressed the close game button a couple times. Oh! Everything is just shutting down. BeamNG now has a loading bar below it. Oh, BeamNG's open again. Okay, might have to use, I'm gonna have to pull out Task Manager really quick. This is going very badly, very quickly. Oh, now it closed. Oh, great work, BeamNG. We're going places right now with BeamNG Drive, I'll say that much. No clue what happened there, but we're getting back into it now. BeamNG is just not pulling through today with the frame rate. This is not even frame rate, it's just not loading, period. I wasn't having this issue earlier either. There we go. Alright. We don't have a ton of time. Let's just burn through some more of it. I guess we're not going to use Orlando this time because it just broke the game. So, we'll do some Glendale action because Glendale's 2 days away, by the way. Super exciting. I'm going to be there. But, anyway, in the meantime, just going to try to load this up here. So, yeah, like I was saying, super exciting Glendale content, or should I say BeamNG content that is in Glendale, coming tomorrow, hopefully. So don't miss that. It'll be right here on the channel. Won't be live though, for the first time in quite a while. So yeah, it's gonna be a full production, sort of. Not a full production like when I did it like an episode style, but like fully edited through, everything like that. So yeah, something a little different that we haven't done for a while. Figured that would be a fun idea. Give me a second here, I'm gonna pull up stream on my phone while this is loading, just so that I don't miss any potential chatters. And let's get into this. Oh. Just a little chill stream, 30-40 minutes. That's about it. Oh, okay. Every time I spawn in, if I already have my pedals plugged in, they'll just start like going on they'll just start going on their own, and the truck just starts going flying and stuff. It's really fun. Alright, let's do some good old 40th anniversary Gravedigger action here with our 2022 track that we're running on. Hopefully the audio is fine. I didn't really run an audio check. If there's anything wrong with it, just let me know and I'll fix it up, but it shouldn't be bad. I generally eyeballed it to where it would normally be. I'm not wearing headphones right now because they kind of get in the way of my driving, so... Because I'm not doing controller or keyboard right now, I'm doing actual setup. Because I destroyed my keyboard keybinds so that I could use parts of my keyboard for the thing. Specifically, I turn my arrow keys into the rear steer. So now if I'm just playing on keyboard, I don't actually have front steering because the normal controls for front steering are now for rear steer. So that was a nice little save. I'll take that. Yeah, and if anything's too quiet or too loud, let me know and I'll fix that. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, I got a little ahead of myself there. And I tried to shift into reverse and accidentally shifted into a different gear instead. I actually just shifted up again, which isn't even a possible thing to do. Because I don't have my shifter set up right now because it doesn't fit on my desk correctly. I still have to figure out that situation because for the whole, like, 7 months I've had this, 3 of the months I couldn't have done anything with it. But the other 2 months, or the other few months I should say, my shifter just doesn't fit onto this desk. So I have to, like, improvise a different way that I could get it to all work. Because, yeah. Otherwise, it just literally isn't useful. And it kind of does take away from the realism a little bit, because for those of you who use racing wheels, you know that there's those little metal paddle shifters on the back of the wheels. I've just been using that for the longest time. But it's not the most practical thing in the world. It works fine, but again, it's not realistic, and you'll end up accidentally shifting into the wrong gear, which is something that, like, will almost never happen at a real time. I don't even know. I was trying to say it, like, in a real truck, but I said at instead. So I just said time. Whoa! Okay. Guess we're doing that now. That was fun little maneuver right there. Carry this over here. Get a good amount of speed into that. I haven't actually played on normal paperclip for a while. The last little bit of playing I've been doing, it was like with the Glendale concept track that they used for last September with the bowl. I did like 2 or 3 different maps that all had that same track layout, so it's weird to actually just have a solid pod to land on now. I kind of wish they kept the bowl. Like, I know it was crazy and stuff, but it was pretty fun to watch. I mean, I know most of the drivers in Glendale didn't do great. Arlington was a little 50-50 too, to be honest, but I feel like after a full season, the amount of chaos that could have come out of it would have been pretty cool, so I don't know. The other track style that debuted in Houston last year, that was for West this year, pretty cool all year round. I got to see it in action. It wasn't the most insane show I've ever been to, but there were a couple good highlights, although, one of them just came off a backflip ramp, which was kind of the same regardless of track style, so I guess that one wouldn't really count in towards it, but other than that, there was just not a ton of highlights that came out of the track itself. Well, that's not, never mind. I'm kind of just telling lies now. That's not really true either. Chris Kohler did, like, a cool thing in skills where he, like, tried to do a stoppie off a popper thing, and then ended up doing a barrel roll. That was cool. Caleb Blood did some kind of, like, crazy ragged edge shave. And Joe Foley carried, this, like, massive jump onto the pod and got, like, this awesome front end save. So I guess it did kind of have to do with the track style, but not in the same sense as you'd probably think. Although I'm not sure how true that is either. I'm kind of just going insane right now. I mean, Monster Jam's in 2 days, and I have a concert in about 2 hours, so nerves are high right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of excitement, so kind of hard to just be normal when that's happening. Okay, that was a nice little transition right there. Ooh. Like that. Trying to get some nice flow going here, but I've kind of been stuck in the same run for a while. Oh, that might take us out of it. Okay. There's a nice little maneuver out of there. Okay, well right now we're on par with how a winning freestyle run would look, so that's kind of nice going for us. I guess let's keep up that energy and try to add on to it and get a full like winning run level run going here. Could have walked that back a little bit, but I decided against it. Whoa! Alright, that was a really clean transition. I'm used to those... Whoa! I'm used to those step-ups giving like a very sky-wheelie kind of hit, but that actually went really smooth. It's kind of satisfied with how that jump went. Obviously it didn't end perfectly, but... Alright, that's enough of Gravedigger. We've done quite a few minutes of that already. Let's move to a different truck here. No, a different truck that I knew was at this show, at least. Basically just anything that was on Series Yellow in 2022. Again, if there's any audio problems, please let me know. I have no clue how the audio sounds. Of course, I'm not going to be listening to my stream while I'm streaming. That's not going to sound very good at all. I mean, I'm sure you guys can hear my pedal and wheels a lot. Not really much I can do there. Did I say wheels? I said pedal and wheels. I meant pedals and wheels. Really using up that rear steer right now. I'm not sure why I'm doing so much of that. Although I would have face cam on right now, but I don't have my setup completely done yet. I know for Halloween time I usually do one, so I still gotta finish working on that before I can get back to doing face cams right now. Oh, what? That should not have been a cage hit. I would have got RAI for that in real life, because that was most certainly a cage hit right there, but I don't know. I want a nice opportunity to keep going here. Oh, that was not my proudest moment driving. Got a little hikes up and yeah, not a very good freestyle run there. I mean, if you count the cheat save, then I guess maybe yeah, but if you don't, not really that great. I mean, even if you did count the cheat save, though, I went over very quickly, so I don't even know if that would have qualified for a score, honestly. It's just not a very proud run. Alright, well, no one drives Son of a Digger and then does a bad freestyle, right? We're gonna do something good here. Uh-oh. Wow, that was not a very good hit there. Fortunately, we were able to hold it together, but... Uh-oh. Why am I doing this? Whoa! Oh, no! Wait, that looked exactly like Randy Brown's crash to save thing in, like, New Orleans in 2018 or wherever it was. That was, like, really similar, I feel like. I'm gonna watch that back in the stream replay right now, because that's the exact part it's at, because of stream delay, but, like, that was, like, the exact same thing. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna post a side-by-side of that on Instagram. It was, like, a very oddly similar way for that to have gone. I don't know, man. It's just kind of cool there. Okay, that was Axe. I didn't remember... what Preston Perez drove, but it was most definitely Axe. Alright. Well, obviously, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm not really trying that hard to be realistic right now, right? I'm just trying to have some fun. So I don't really care who drove it in real life. I just care to be accurate as far as what trucks were there, because, I don't know, it just feels right. If I'm driving a truck that definitely wasn't at the show, like if I was doing this track and I just started driving like Dragon, I feel like it would feel very odd. That's why I don't do very good with Showdown, Monster Jam Showdown. Nothing feels right. It's just like, oh, what am I doing right now? Alright, hold it together. Whoa! Oh, I meant to go in reverse and then just ran into the wall. See, that's what I mean. This, the way this all works with these, like, pedal shifters, you always end up getting into bad scenarios like that would never happen if you just had an actual shifter set up. I will try to get mine set up as soon as possible, but not sure when exactly that will be. Oh, that's why I always go into reverse whenever I spawn in. It's because I have my foot on the brake, and naturally, before you turn on manual shifting, it starts off in automatic. So what I have to do is, if I go into reverse gear for some reason, that puts it into manual. I don't know why it works like that, but it does. So every time I spawn, I have my foot on the brake, and that means, sorry. And that means that you're going into reverse. So then I have to shift down and fix it, but I think that kind of explains why that keeps happening to me. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some of that realistic but still cool action that we're looking for. And speaking of Kayla Blood in Glendale, she's going to be coming back on Saturday. Last time she was here, although I'm sure she didn't get everything she was looking for with an early crash in her run, she still had a great run. Probably would have won, honestly, if she hadn't crashed so early on. Like, if she put a backflip in there, I would say there would probably be some pretty solid odds of her having won that. I mean, Weston did great, but if she did she basically was doing what Weston's run was, except she wasn't able to fill time. So, I feel like if she was able to fill time or at least do a backflip, her odds of winning would have been a lot higher. So if she can bring that same energy, that would be really cool. And she's driving Sparkle Smash. Sparkle Smash, that's not a word. She's driving Sparkle Smash now. And so far in, like, Kansas City, she's done pretty good with that truck, so hopefully. I also got to see her last freestyle run in Soldier Fortune, which also definitely did not go how she wanted it to, but I mean, I don't think anyone's night went how they wanted it to at the World Finals, other than, like, Armando, Zach, and Tyler were the only ones whose World Finals went the way they wanted it to. Like, even Colt, who won high jump, I mean, I don't think anyone's going into high jump and being like, wow, if I win high jump, then that's, like, a big deal. Like, no one, high jump is, like, not, like, no, right? I don't think anybody really looks at high jump and they're like, wow, this person won high jump. They're, like, the highest degree of driver you could ask for. Right, so I don't know. I mean, it was still cool. But I don't think it's, like, a telltale thing that's like, oh, you win high jump? You're a world champion. You're a big deal now. This is the second time I've done that with Soldier Fortune. What the heck? No. Right, so I don't know. But I'm getting way distracted on this rant right now. Yeah, there were only like 3 drivers who went to the World Finals, and I guess Too Tall too, because he was actually able to compete to begin with, which was really cool for him. I also got to see Too Tall's first and probably only World Finals, seeing as he's not going to be with Monster Jam next year, unless there's some kind of weird event where he ends up being a Feld driver and is now going to be driving one of the Marvel trucks or something. Right? Other than that, I don't think we're going to be seeing Too Tall. What? What? I was not looking. I wasn't looking at what I was doing, and I look back, and I'm doing like a perfect Leo O'Donnell. Hold on. I have to watch this back in stream replay right now. So I did a slap wheelie. Right tire clipped, and I hit the brakes at like a perfect point in time to do a front flip. What? How did I manage that? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's enough of Soldier. It's enough of Soldier Fortune for now. Who was the last? I know Charlie Parkin drove Monster Mud, but I can't think of what the other Feld truck was. What would it have been? No, El Toro Loco was Craig Champion. Oh wow. Well, they weren't kidding when they said they added some 2022 configurations in here. I mean 2020 configurations. All kinds of stuff in here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of what the last Feld truck was. I really don't know. What? Okay, well, let's just have some fun here with Monster Mutt, I guess, then, because we know for a fact that one was there. Who was on Series West in 2020, or sorry, Series Yellow in 2022? That's a Feld truck, or sorry, Feld driver, because there's a couple Feld trucks that run Team Scream chassis, so that wouldn't really work. I don't know. I really can't think of it. Right? There was Kayla, Charlie. Oh, that's not good. Tyler, Ryan, Camden. And then who was the last one? Right? Because Cynthia, Mark List, Tom Mentz, Bryce Kenny, Todd LeDuc, they were all on Series Red. So who was the other person on Series Yellow? Why am I blanking right now? I mean, I guess they couldn't have done something that crazy if I forgot it so easily, but I feel like I would at least have some sort of recollection of who it was. Oh, that's not good. Whoa! Okay, let's get out of that corner. That was really close to hitting the red zone. I don't want to look it up. I want to try to think of who it was. Because I genuinely cannot think of it. Because Cole Stevens was still in the booth at that time. Thunder Roars definitely did not exist yet, so it wasn't that. Dude, I'm actually, like, so confused. Tristan England wasn't in stadiums yet, so it wasn't him. Whoa! I'm actually... Oh, it was Bari! Okay. The only reason I thought of the fact that it was Bari is because I thought of Corey Rummel's save in Megalodon. And then I thought of how I remember Bari doing almost the exact same save, except he didn't actually save it, he crashed. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense. We finally figured out the mystery, guys. It's the last Feld truck that we haven't used yet. It's Zombie. Now I have to figure out who the last Feld driver on Series Red was. Because there was Adam, Bryce, Tom, Todd, Mark, List, and Cynthia. Okay, so I actually already had that one down. I just forgot to mention Adam earlier. I don't know how I just completely forgot that Bari existed. Because his 2022 season was good, too. Like, that was his, like, that was the year that Bari, like, turned up the notch a little bit. Like, I know he was on the 2021 tour, but he was pretty middle of the pack to lower pack for that series. But by 2022, he really picked it up. And of course, we could see that a lot better now. His 2024 season and 2023 season were both pretty good. So, yeah. But 2022, I'd say, was really his breakout year. That's when everything kind of changed in trajectory for his career. Alright, let's do this. It's time to turn this up a notch. also trying not to hit the official over there. Oh, I did not line that up at all. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, that was a hard hit. Wow, everything went wrong very quickly right there. Okay, well, one thing I like to routinely do is go into first person and try to do the best I can in first person, because that will obviously translate more into actually driving than driving in third person will, because I don't think you're going to be driving in third person in real life anytime ever. So I can really hear my pedals right now when it's so quiet because I'm inside the truck, because for some reason BeamNG makes it like way quieter when you're inside, which for other vehicles makes sense. Not really sure if it makes that much sense for monster trucks though. I'm gonna try not to do so much speed that I actually rip out the whole front axle again. I'm gonna try not to do it that way. And also, you guys might realize I'm using the replay right now. The reason I do it like this is that I can... Oh! It's so that I can freestyle and then see what I did right and what I did wrong and how I think I did overall. I think we just found a major mistake there. So I thought I was too far to the right of the racing lane, so I tried to correct myself by going more to the left. And then I went too far to the left, and I think I probably broke a tie rod and, of course, went flying. I don't think it was a hard enough impact to break a tire off, but it could have been. But I don't know how it would have broken a tire, because, I mean, I was standing on the gas at that point, trying not to nose over, which obviously did not work. I only got 4 hits in? Technically 5 hits? That's not good. Well, technically 6 hits. If you're counting the escapes off the ramps I was aiming towards, like right here, if you're counting that little hit on the berm, then whatever, but... Okay, so what all happened in this little area? So I was too far to the right, then I overcorrected too much. Oh, wow, okay, I broke a 4-link bar, which I guess is a bit more realistic, and completely turtled myself. I actually thought I was on the side. Alright, well, first go didn't go as planned. Let's give it another try. I am having a lot of fun looking like I'm just starting with slap wheelies every time, because I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what this jack was designed for. At least for the Glendale version, obviously, where that was like right outside the tunnel. Risky play. Why did I do that? I don't know, but it actually worked out in my favor. I might have broken something, but it's not behaving like I did. So hopefully we're fine. There we go. Okay, the bounce did seem a little weird. I don't know if I might have gone into some suspension issues here or something, but truck seems to be behaving a little strange on the landings only. Like, the steering's all fine, so I know the tie rods are together, but I don't know, I feel like it's landing a little strange. Just from eyeballing it. Alright, you know what? Probably a really bad idea. Oh, it was a really bad idea. I got caught up on the backflip ramp. Fortunately, the brakes are not failing, and we were able to slow down before we made that detrimental mistake. Alright, not sure why my phone is telling me I have a TurboTax code. I do not use TurboTax. Whoa! About 30 seconds left on the clock. So that means it's a good time to aim for this guy right here. I don't actually know what they call the backflip ramp in 2022. So before Morgan & Morgan, obviously after Monster Energy. Oh no! Okay, that was really tight. I don't know how I got out of that. Okay, it sounds like I definitely broke something. Really? Oh, yep, tie rod. Broke a tie rod on that last landing. Let's see how the rest of the run actually looks, though. I was pretty confident with that run. I don't think it would have won unless all the other runs were kind of 50-50, but I think it would have been good enough to get like an to a 9. Somewhere between an 8 and a 9. Maybe a low 9, but again, that's really only if every other run that night was not very good. Maybe my mind will change when I see it from this angle, though. I don't know. I just feel like it lacks a little momentum. Did have some good air like this risky move, though, but I just feel like there wasn't a specific crazy wow moment in there anywhere. I did a backflip, which is the main thing that usually brings the score up to at least an 8. But apart from that, there wasn't really anything that I feel like set this run apart from many other runs that would have happened at this show. One thing I'm also considering doing is doing this thing where basically I'd go to a track, choose a truck that was not actually at the show, do the best I can, compare it to the other runs that were at that show, and then see basically how good would my odds have been of actually winning. And that way I could focus on what I should do differently, so what worked out better for a driver than another driver, and then what I did right to try and do more in the future. So basically, get myself in the mindset that it is like a real show. Okay, I thought I was going to do a stoppie right there, but that was not even close. That was awful. Well, we know that much. I think around here I do a racing jump, and I go line up for that backflip ramp. I go left and then right, I think, right? Yeah, okay. So no, I wouldn't have just gone straight and then hit it from the right, but sure, why not, right? I did under-rotate, it felt like. Let's see. A very slight under-rotation, but it was also still pretty clean nonetheless. Then I brought it here. Definitely overshot the pod. Oh, yeah. Oh, this part. Forgot about this. Oh, some fans probably just got a heart attack from the hood flying at the crowd. Fortunately, the safety barrier stopped it. And then right here, I break that tie rod going off that landing and shut it down. Alright, I think it would place maybe top 5, depending on how the other runs would have looked at the show. I don't really think it would have brought me any trophies, though. So let's give it one more go with the amount of time I have left. 1 or 2 more runs to see how good I think I can do here. And then after that, I'm going to have to sign off for today. Alright, let's do this here. Son of a digger. Basically, if you're driving this truck, you have to do a good freestyle, or else the fans are going to riot, so I'm going to lock in here. Hopefully do good, and then we'll see how it looks. Come on. Oh, I overdid that. Perfect. Alright. Maybe not the most realistic thing. I probably should have got RAI'd right there. But nonetheless, I feel like they would have definitely refired me, seeing as I had no truck damage and ended up on the tires. So, and I don't think I needed to go in reverse. Like, I did, but I think the truck would have self-righted. Too close to the wall. I think I'm actually on the wall. Alright, well, that did not go well. What happened there? I nosed over, but I'm trying to figure out how much. Okay, yeah, I definitely went too far on that slap wheelie. Okay, yeah, that truck definitely self-righted without me going in reverse. So, RAI wouldn't have been an issue there. Right here, I just barely overshot, and I think I just steered too quickly, and I got caught on the barrier by my wheelie bar of all things. Alright, well, we're not gonna settle for that. We're gonna do better than that to close out stream here. What is happening? Alright, let's give this another try. I do want to try to start with that nose wheelie attempt again. So that seems like one of Ryan's favorite things to do in his run. But ideally this time we're gonna not nose over, because when we do that, we're running the risk of actually nosing over too far. See, didn't give it enough there, though. Oh, and I nosed over again. Gonna hit the II really quick, because I did go over there, but of course we're gonna refire that. No way they're gonna leave a shut off after that. At least not as Ryan Anderson. If we were a different driver, then maybe, but... Alright, we want to try not to land like that, because that's one of the easiest ways to break off a tire. So, we'll try to avoid doing that in the future. Oh no! Oh, that's not what you want to see. Suspension has been killed. 4-link bar broken. We just did an axle ripper. Let's take a look at that move. Just brought way too much speed into the berm. Hard collision. Broke off the door. Alright, one more go. We're gonna give this one more go. If it doesn't work out this time, then too bad. Because I don't really have time to keep going. But here we go. One more go. This time we're forgetting the whole do a nose wheelie at the start of the run thing. We'll fit it in towards the middle of the run. But right now, we need to throw down that winning run that we're looking for. Alright, so clock started at around 10 seconds. So keep that in mind here as we're watching for when to end the run. Probably around 2:10. We're already a bit on the ragged edge for what we should probably be aiming for. I mean, we're not looking to go over right now of all times, so... Alright, I keep steering to the right a lot for some reason. Hopefully that's not a breakage. I'm hoping it's just something on my part that I'm not really thinking about. I don't know, this truck is turning very strangely, and there's another axle gone. No way the truck survived that hit. Yep. Yep, another 4-link bar down the drain. Where'd we go wrong here? Okay, so the truck was still in one piece. I was just not driving very well. We brought it down here and went straight into there. Ah. Something snapped right there as well. Watch this. Look at that. Cloud of sparks goes flying through there. What time is it? 35? Alright, fine. One more. One more go at this. Now I'm angry driving. Now we have to just go insane. Alright, so we're starting the clock right off the bat. Probably only going until like 2:03 if we're following the time rules, which we probably should be. Right now, we're just gonna go until we win. Alright. No clue what just happened there. Probably the least realistic thing I've ever seen. But, hey, we're in one piece. That's the only part that matters. Truck is still performing at 100%. How did I not lose a tire right there? Someone tell me how I did not lose a tire right there. This is feeling like Colton Eichelberger's freestyle in Houston 2017. That's what I feel like right now. I'm just throwing this truck every which way while still staying in one piece and not having any actual cage hits. Alright, starting to behave a little weird. Hopefully we're not broken. Oh, that's gonna break us. Maybe not, but I probably would have gone into the stands. Well, we didn't get the winning run we were looking for today, but let's see what we did get still. This was that first weird move that I did. Pumped the rear steer a little too much. I thought I had the save right there, but I didn't. So I tried to put it in reverse, couldn't reverse out of it, so I just forwarded out of it. Then, we don't even need to go that far back. We brought it over to here. Some nice air. Took it around here. That was a really clean save. I was really happy with that save. Then, we took it over here. Barrel rolled it again. We took it down here. Let's see, where'd we go from here? See if we just did a normal cross over the pod. Landed it very clean. Transitioned it very clean. what you love to see. What you don't love to see is a crazy nose over like this. Brought way too much speed into the racing lane without actually pumping the brakes. Went flying through the air, pumped the RAI right at the worst time, and ended out right there. I did actually want to see what this first hit looks like though, because brought a lot of speed in that car stack and actually cleared the backflip. Look at that! Oh wow! Okay, we actually came straight for the camera. Yeah. Well, we couldn't. You know what? I have time for one more. Just one more run. One more run. I keep saying one more. This time it's actually it. Because I genuinely don't have time to keep doing one more run. So here we go. Last run. Let's make it count. Okay, just gonna fit some nice bicycle action into there. Oh, I did not think we were actually gonna make it to the pod. I thought we were gonna undershoot that. We actually made it to the pod though, so that was kind of clean. Alright, I kind of want to full send off the jammer right here. Wasn't as much of a full send as I wanted to because I wasn't able to steer fast enough, but... What? Oh, I should have stayed on the gas for just half a second longer. Half a second longer, we would have had it. To be fair, though, even if I was in third person, I probably would have carried that out the exact same amount. That was just a bit of bad luck there. Well, that's all we have time for today. I have to make my way to a concert. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Probably actually with the BeamNG event coming out tomorrow, hopefully. So don't miss it. Otherwise, I'll see some of you out there in the Real Glendale show on Saturday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.